So let's go to the next subject, how to spot and remove negative items, right? A lot of times, because I've been in the industry, I think everyone understands stuff. So I like to go and make it as simple as possible with regards to that. So when you're looking at a copy of your credit report, hopefully you've done it through Smart Credit, because if you do it through Smart Credit using my link in my actual community, I'll show you exactly the steps that you need to do with regards to cleaning up your credit absolutely for free. But you want to look for late payments. That's hurting you. One late payment. I don't care if you've had this creditor for 10 years. One late payment can drop your score 50 to 100 points. So you got to look for late payments. Look for collections. Look for charge off. And then public records, bankruptcies, liens, and so forth. You got to look and identify those things, right? I teach factual disputing. I'm not doing credit sweeps. I'm not a person who's going to sit here and tell you, oh, I promise, or I can get all this stuff deleted off your credit profile in 30 days. Not that you can't get stuff deleted in 30 days. It's just not, it's not realistic. That's the only thing. It took you about a year to mess up your credit. And then you have people come back with unrealistic goals saying, oh, I want to get I got to buy a house tomorrow, or I got to get a new car tomorrow. It's like, you're too late at that time span. If that's what you're wanting, it's a process. So make sure you go through the process with regards to that. But you got to identify that information, right? And what factual disputing is simple. Let's say you're looking at your credit report. Now, when doing this, you have to pay for credit monitoring that gives you all three credit bureaus together: Equifax, TransUnion, Experian, and Experian, right? You got to look at them across the board. On the left side of most credit monitoring services, you'll see stuff like account number, date of last activity, account status, payment status, those types of things. Now, if you have a creditor, let's say American Express, you're looking at your credit report. If on TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian, they're reporting different dates, that makes the account inaccurate. And there's a letter you can draft up, and then there's FCRA code that you can use with that letter. And I always recommend writing a letter, not generic, right? Because all your disputes are read by an e-Oscar system. And that e-Oscar system, it's not like it's somebody sitting at the credit bureaus actually looking at it, opening up the letters and actually looking at the letters. Because they can never do that. They send it through an e-Oscar system, so it scans specific wording. So you have to have the FCRA code, the correct code that they're violating with regards to the dispute, which I teach you how to do absolutely for free. Just pay for credit monitoring.